already got 3 guns here. This one happens to be a porky one. It's dead in the top up there, and this other side is not any good. And you can see the roots running along the concrete right there. See, it's hollow. It ain't gonna be nothing to it to cut these 2 down right there, and then we're gonna cut this one right here down too while we're at it. And I'm gonna clean all 3 of them up. So I got the 550 XP Mark II, run a 20-inch bar on it, SP33G semi-chisel chain. That's what we're gonna be cutting with today right there. So let's get after it. That second one right there, that tree ain't no good. Let me get against it here. All I'm gonna do is basically just cut these trees in a couple of pieces apiece, and then I'm gonna take off with the whole tree. See, right there's the house right there too. Go ahead and cut this one. Cut that one down right there while I'm standing here. So what I'm doing right here, I've got all three of the trees cut down. I've taken the one that's on the other side of the concrete and got it over here with these. I've got to get them turned now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna stack them all in this pile over here on the right, get them all turned, and then I will shovel them to the woods. So you're going to get to see, here in a little bit, you're going to get to see a side view of what I'm talking about, shoveling. So I just took all three of them at one time and went across the yard with them there. So stay tuned, you'll see. Watch me shovel these three trees. There's three of them at one time right here. this video here is total 18 minutes and, let's see, what does this show? 18 minutes and 49 seconds long. There's probably total in that right there under 30 minutes, because it probably didn't take me not even 10 minutes to take that third tree down and then cut it into pieces. So just roughly saying on the conservative side, say 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes, 3 trees on the ground, slap across the yard, cleaned up, gone. So the people in the know kind of understand this and get this right here. Being able to keep those trees in line and go straight with them. See, like if you were running, say, a skid loader, skid steer with a grapple on the front of it, a claw or a rake or whatever, you know, clamping it. Well, when you clamp it, those trees are crossways in front of you. So when you run up there, you could have come across that yard like that. But just think how many times you would have tracked back and forth across that yard. But what would you have done when you got to the woods? You'd have to turn those things, and then you would have to try to shove them or bite them and pull them. Whereas like with the way that I'm doing it with the Rotobec and the Kubota, you know, I'm stacking them all up in a pile. I'm getting them all up in a pile, the whole thing. And you notice there a couple times when I grabbed it, I was able to slide the whole pile at one time and keep them straight and pull them up beside me there. And so when I got to the woods then, I just go into the woods with them. And you notice, think about this, that was only one track from where I started at to where I finished at. It wasn't no going back and forth, wasn't no digging with the tracks or anything like that or twisting. Just move, set up. When the last shot that I filmed right there, the camera was actually sitting on top of a electrical box, a transformer. And when I get to the woods, you can hear it buzzing. But if you'll notice where I started at and I slid those trees, notice how far I tracked before I started moving them again to go on toward the woods with them. Efficiency, I mean, that's where it's at with the way that I'm set up right there. Like I'm looking at the very end of the video right here, right now on the screen, the little stuff, the little fines, I just take it and like this right here, I just take the grapple and just bunch it up real quick and grab it all at one time and take off. If it was in the yard and it was just little scattered stuff, I just pick it up and put it in a pile, and then I take the grapple, grab it all at one time. The Rotobec grapple, of course, I'm a brand ambassador for Rotobec, and I've ran the regular Rotobec, the 4552 grapple. I've got almost 20,000 hours on a grapple like that. And I knew that the Rotobec would be good. The mini PC grapple, like what I'm running right here, the mini power clam grapple. But I never dreamed that it would be as efficient and as good as it actually is. And you can see, you can understand now when you watch this video, because I want to reach out as far as I can when I'm shoveling those trees. And that's why I wanted that thumb off that machine too, because a lot of times when you reach all the way out, when you're all the way out as far as you can, that thumb's a little bit in the way as you're grabbing stuff and sliding and moving with it. When you first start off, it's in the way a little bit. Plus it's, 250 pounds more weight out there on the stick gone. It was a good video. I wasn't sure how it was going to work, how this one was going to end up right here. This is still at Hollis Farms house. This is Brian's house right here. Cleaned it up. You're still going to see one more video from this project. It's some really good stuff with the jawbone, and then wrapping up with the Rotobec grapple, stacking a bunch of big rocks and stuff that he had. So that's it, man. So I'm going to let y'all go. Winding the week on down. Today's hump day. I'm going to be leaving, taking off work Friday. going on a scalloping trip. I've lined up a scalloping trip down outside of Perry, Florida. Going down there, and here's what's cool. I've actually invited some fans to come down there and join me on it. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I want to do more stuff like that and invite fans and what have you, So we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.